Hi everyone, how you going? Look, if you didn't read the title of this video before you clicked onto it, or if it's just happened to pop up, then please know that in this video we do discuss issues around child loss, stillbirth and grief. So if this is not the video that you want to be watching, then switch it off now, okay? Thanks. So hi everyone, it's Till, and I know that I usually do my content in the written form, but today I'm really running out of time, so I thought that I would just give this a go. I have 3 daughters and a son, and one of those daughters died. But what I wanted to do today was just to talk about some of the reasons that I felt were a catalyst for me to continue to write about my experiences with stillbirth, and why it is important that we keep that discussion really open and honest. I think when I first began writing and working within this community, writing about my experience was something that I did very naturally. The words just exploded out of me onto the paper for no other reason that they felt very trapped. And for me, writing was the avenue that I found best allowed me to externalise the trauma that I had felt. And it was really just for my own healing. And as time went on, I thought, I wonder if my experience could resonate with others. How can I bring this experience that is so common for women, an experience that encompasses broader issues for women like fertility, loss, trauma, anxiety, stress, physical and mental exertion? How can we bring a more open and positive discussion to these issues? And really, what can I contribute to that? Probably not much in reality, but I can be very honest with my experience. So my motivations for writing on this topic, and this may sound a little counterintuitive to some, but they came from moments of pride, and pride at being a mother. Now, my daughter happened to not survive, but that doesn't negate the mantle of motherhood that she gave me, and that sense of pride I have at being her mother. To my joy, I'm also the mother of living children, and I get to see them grow, and I get to watch them as they find their way down the path to being individual, little grown and developed people. But that feeling I have, the feeling of pride I have for them as their mother is also there with my daughter that died. Just because I don't get to see her grow, I can still show my family and everyone just how proud I was and am to be her mother. How perfect she was, how connected we were, and how loved she was when they placed her in my arms. And by writing about her and keeping her as an active part of our family's conversation, that's how we connect with her and how I continue to hold that connection with her as her mother and her as my daughter. So my feelings have always been that these are life events that a lot of women experience, this experience of loss. So why aren't we talking about it in a more open way? There is literature, there is support, yes, but you've really got to go looking for it. And it is still a topic that is not easily discussed. And for a life event that does have such a high level of grief associated with it, and really such a specific type of grief, that of having a child die, the discussion should be far more open. This is a way that we can let bereaved parents know what are normal grief reactions. They aren't going crazy. What they're experiencing are very normal grief responses to traumatic life events. And if we open that discussion, then they can compare and contrast what they're experiencing with the experiences of others. So let's have those discussions around grief. And while we're at it, let's discuss how the grief itself develops and changes over time, how it permeates all the other areas of your life, and how it really changes your sense of self-identity. So in hindsight, I began writing about my experience, and I say in hindsight because, as I mentioned at the time, it really was just an instinct to get it on paper. But looking back now, I think it was a way that helped me to solidify her moments in time, and a way to stop her memory from fading, to show her off to whoever would read about her and her time with us. Originally, it was just for my daughters to read when they grew up, so that they would know warts and all, and very time and place specific what had happened to their sister, so that memory would never fade away. But why I continue to write and publish as I do is based on the want for others to understand the experience and to perhaps find that connection to normalise their own grief process. So this is a really important topic for women to discuss with one another and to help support one another as we develop an understanding of what that term mother now represents for us internally and intuitively, and being open with how we can express those harder and weightier issues that come with the term. Look, I'm going to post some support links in the information section below, and if you want me to do a video to discuss any other issues around stillbirth, around grief and loss, please let me know in the comments below, and feel free to ask me questions around these topics and I'll endeavour to answer them. Thank you for watching this video. Be kind to one another, and I'll speak again soon. Bye.